Global Credit Union initially looked to Origence for ease of access into a dealer network as we were going to eventually expand. It's part of our business plan with our indirect lending, as well as cost savings was a big part of it as well. And we were looking for initially just a way to pay per booked contract as opposed to paying per application that we're receiving. And that way you're not financially burdened by look to book and inefficiencies as those come about. My name is Chris Hibbs. I'm the Vice President of Consumer Lending, Dealer Relations, and Underwriting for Global Credit Union. Global Credit Union is about $12 billion in asset size, just north of 750,000 members, and based out of Anchorage, Alaska, and has now about 73 branches in Alaska, Washington, Southern California, and Arizona. Some challenges that we had run into with the way we were currently operating is we were running into issues with scale. We selected Origence just because of what this company has become. Cuddle has become such a big player in the market space that it seemed like a partnership that worked really well for us. But we're currently leveraging the Cuddle platform, Smart Fund, and DPA. Our key objectives are fast decisions to our dealerships, as well as being able to pay our dealerships quickly when they send us a contract to finalize. One item to note for the way Origence has impacted our operations is it has allowed us to become efficient very quickly. We noticed right out of the gate that we were able to pay our dealerships more quickly, but from an application standpoint, moving from our prior solution into Cuddle, we realized that the quality of applications really have increased as well, which has led to us being more efficient. So in virtually every situation that we've operated in over the last 3 or 4 years, from a applications reviewed to loans booked standpoint, the Origence model was more profitable in all of those. And what that had allowed is for us to afford paying for some other solutions that's just making our product more well-rounded. Document processing automation has probably saved us from a user standpoint 5 to 6 minutes per loan package. And when you're funding 3,000 plus loans a month, that number is significant. And the biggest thing that we've noted so far, and the reason we've sped up, is because with document processing automation, the documents automatically sort in the order that you want them. Our staff loves DPA. They've never had a piece of technology come in and completely change the way they're working. We're seeing burnout reduced. They're loving the fact that they can get through their work so much faster that they don't feel like it's a constant losing battle as we're getting busier and having the ebbs and flows of normal business. And the staff has been absolutely thrilled with it from an efficiency standpoint. Dealerships have been telling us in the last 2 months that we're funding faster than we've ever funded before. The dealerships don't know that largely it's because of document process automation. We operate a large amount of our business in the state of Alaska, and the state of Alaska was not used to Cuddle. And the Origence team came up, worked with dealers specifically, went into every single store, was able to cater to their needs, their questions, and really did a great job getting dealerships on board once we made the announcement that we were moving there. We had initially thought that there would be some friction and some dealerships that maybe wouldn't make the move over, and in the end, virtually all of them did. They did a really good job being nimble with all of the dealerships in order to make sure their needs were met so we could have a successful transition. That was probably the first thing that stuck out to me as A+ service. The one thing that stood out to me working with Origence during the transition was the people and the culture of the company and their willingness to be there for us anytime we felt like our process might have been slowing down because of something that we were doing, or if a problem arose that we just needed help really quickly. I've never seen a team with a vendor work so quickly in order to make sure that our needs were met, and that was a really outstanding part of the entire process. Working with Origence and them being a QCO is important to Global Credit Union because they support only credit unions. That was very significant to us. Prior partnerships that we've had in the space, they work with banks and they work with manufacturer and captive lenders. And even though we do a very significant amount of loan volume as a credit union, we tend to feel like a small fish in a big pond with our prior partners. If there's a credit union that is not looking at Origence yet, I think that they should be, just because of the size of the dealer network that Origence has built over the last couple of decades. It allows the scale without having to walk into every dealership that you're looking to do business with and chase down ownership to get them to sign dealer agreements. That is a very manual and labor-intensive process, and Origence, throughout building their network of dealerships, has essentially removed that piece, which is very significant as you're trying to grow.